Hello, dear Reflectioners. Be very welcome to our new episode. Today it's test day. Nisi Filters sent this kit to us to test it. So, by any means, we are no associated to the brand. It will be just the test to this particular gear, some filters and their new holder, the V5. Before we present the product, we will make some field tests. So I hope that you enjoy it and stay tuned to Photo Reflections. Now let's move to one of the best parts. Let's install it's from Nisi, of our kit. For now, we will use it, and I hope that you like it. Here are 3 of the 4 adapter rings. Here's the fourth one. This one is 82 millimeters of diameter. The others vary from 77 to 72 and finally to 67. So it's a big array of the diameter of the lenses, and I'm sure that will fit in most of the cases. Since that in our case it's 77, we will select it. Let's install it, screw it and make it tighten, not too tighten. Now comes one of the innovations of this kit, and as you will see, it can hold a CPL, a Pro CPL. In this case, it's polarized. Well, we will screw it on clockwise direction. Be always sure that it doesn't fall out. Here we have a microfiber cloth to make it shine like it always should be. This is a procedure that you always should do. Make sure that your lenses, your filters are perfectly clean. Now we will screw down this adapter. As you see, it's quite easy. And the final part is to install the holder. This holder is to use with square filters of 100 millimeters as well. As you see, it swings from one side to another, because when we install the filters inside, these angles could be handy to us. A maximum of 1 round filter and 3 square filters can be used at the same time. Now, one of the key features, as you can see, is that here we have the CPL filter ring, and with the rotary wheel we will make the use of it to make it stronger or not. as we can see here. So now let's move to the best part, that's use it on the filter. So let's move on to our test field of today's gear, the filter kit from Nisi.
And we are finally, as promised, outdoor in this fantastic location. Look at the beauty. And this is the perfect spot, the water, the sky, to make a thing that we all love and only can be done with filters, a long exposure. So let's see what's the basic using the Nisi filters, in this case, to make a beautiful long exposure. So let's move to the exposure itself. For this particular situation, in that we have the water with a little of speed, we have some light in the sky, we may do with very ease a 30-second exposure. To do it, we will use, as we already saw and know, the polarizer. More contrast, more saturation, and also it will help us to get a two-stop of blocking the light. That's very important when we do the long exposures. So let's put it in place. It's okay, perfectly screwed on place. And here is the solid filter. This one has 6 stops to block the light, and by blocking the light we can have the proper shutter speed, the lowest possible, in this case 30 seconds, to make that silky water, that smooth water that we all love to see. So let's put it in place. Now it's secure. Now, two small things that are very important. Here we don't have light leaking, but we must have here on the eyepiece, so we must cover it. I use it sometimes just a cloth, this one. We also have in this camera one proper rubber piece to block the eyepiece here, so it's covered to prevent light leaking. Another thing that is very important to prevent shaking the camera is to use a remote control like this. It's very cheap. You will also can use, in this case, like it's 30 seconds, you can also use the timer, but I prefer always this. Mirror lockup and use our remote. That's the proper way to do a long exposure. So now we have the camera in place. The horizon is perfectly leveled. We adjust, in this case, it's an aperture of f11, so it gives us plenty of sharpness, no diffraction, and we also have a 30-second exposure. So it's perfect for this kind of situation. I hope that we can do some nice images to display also in our group. So, as I told you, let's cover up. I did a manual focusing here, and let's see how the Nisi filters behave in this kind of situation. So, let's do it. Wish me hope. As usual, please subscribe our channel, be part of our group. I hope that you liked today's test to the Nisi gear. It delivers really a wonderful image, and in our opinion is a great choice due to its cost and value. So, my friends, thanks for watching us, happy shooting, and see you very soon.